Hey guys, Kip Create here with an assortment of little tricks and tips to really help your heavy gameplay. So listen close and be sure to put it all to good use. First off, let's talk about the one thing that every heavy main has trouble with. How to fast go. Heavy's slow and there's not much you can do about that. Except there is. And no, I don't mean choosing health drain option A or B. I mean the oldest trick and the source of it all. B-hopping. Without boring you with mechanics and physics of it, it's simply explained as timing consecutive jumps to increase momentum and get going a little faster. It doesn't do a whole lot of boosting, but more speed is more, and the big man bounding around can really help out in rollouts and just whenever you need it in general. And who knows, you just may dodge a headshot or surf a rocket, especially if you throw in some crouching to really fancify your footwork and make it just a little bit harder to keep a beat on you. Then there's a simple one that most of you heavy mains should know by now: jump rev. For those of you who don't know, the spin-up time of miniguns slow you down even from the beginning of the animation, grounding you to a snail's pace the second you wind up. But that can be bypassed by simply jumping and starting your rev in midair, giving you a last push of momentum before you bring the hammer down to rain the pain down on your enemies, allowing you to close distances for that deadly close-range power or to surprise foes around corners and flanks. Next off, for the probable majority of you who carry a wartime snack, here's a tip that helps the team. By right-clicking the mouse, or Alt-Fire for you jargon-minded people, you can toss your food to teammates and heal them when they need it. However, you're a heavy. You're a strong man, so please don't make the mistake of giving your portable health pack a weakling's pass out. Utilize the projectile arc to your advantage, look up to the heavens at an angle and toss that picnic like it's a home run pass, and you'll keep your team happy and healthy. And finally, here's a tip that will get you closer to your true love, Sasha. Like any minigun, she shoots a lot of bullets. But, like a San Francisco Cher concert, those bullets don't exactly swing straight. So how do you aim a gun that doesn't even know where it'll be firing in the first place? Well, luckily for you, I've got the tracking problem all figured out. There's really only 3 things to keep in mind when firing your minigun. Keeping your crosshair dead center on their chest so the spread will go through the largest hitbox and surface area, and following their movements. Try using a slight flicker in your tracking to stuff any fancy footwork, and then keeping track of your spread to ensure that your foe doesn't escape the deadly spray. Overall, can be just simply boiled down to just center your shots on the center of the body, and then just watch how the cone sprays. I have my HUD with a particular crosshair that's designed specifically for visualizing all of that I've just said, and I'll leave a link to that in the description if you'd like, or you can mess around and learn it your own way. Anyway, that's all the little bits that I can share for now. I gotta keep some of the mystery to myself, so I can teach you something later. But there's one last tip I gotta tell you before I go, and that's to practice. Learn what works for you. I can tell you everything in the book, but you gotta understand it for yourself. So go out there and be the best heavy you can be.